Aloha everyone and happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there, especially my mom who watches my videos all the time. I hope you all had a great weekend. I definitely did. I spent today with my family at Ala Moana Shopping Center. And for those of you who are not familiar, Ala Moana is the largest open-air mall in the world. With over 350 shops and restaurants, you can literally shop until you drop here. We didn't do much shopping, but we did have lunch at Romano's Macaroni Grill. And for those of you who have been there before, you guys know that they cover the table with a white paper and they give you crayons. So today they gave us 3 crayons, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 1 green. And my kids are all adults, but it doesn't matter. They give you crayons regardless. So while we were waiting for our food, my 2 daughters decided that they were going to draw something, and they had to use the colors that they had given us. So I'm going to show you guys what they drew. It was really cute, and of course it's for Mother's Day. So I just wanted to share it with all of you. After lunch, we stopped at this cafe called 85 Degrees Celsius. It is a popular Taiwanese chain. They sell coffee, tea, smoothies, cakes, and bakery items. And they haven't been open that long. They just opened the ending of last year. And they're also going to be opening another location very close to where I live. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But we did end up taking home a box of assorted pastries, so I look forward to trying those. And before heading home, we did make a few more stops, so it was definitely a great day today. Yesterday was another amazing day. It was the Mililani Orchid Club Mother's Day event, and it was my first time ever as a vendor. And this was my table, you guys. Look at how beautiful all of these orchids are. I was so nervous because, as I mentioned, it was my first time ever as a vendor. I didn't know what to expect, but it turned out really, really good. It was such a great day, and we were so busy. So I sold out all of these orchids probably in a little over 2 hours. And all of the beautiful orchids that you see on this table next to mine also sold out at around the same time. So because I was a vendor, it was a little bit harder for me to do a video, but I did my best to kind of show you guys what they had here today. We did have 16 vendors in all, and we did have a display area. So this was our display area with orchids that were brought in by our club members. So we have some beautiful phalaenopsis and popcorn oncidiums. Look at how pretty this is. And our club is not that big. We don't have a lot of members, but I think that our members did a great job at putting this display area together. So if you guys are here on Oahu and are interested in joining, you can go ahead and leave me a message, and I can get the information to you on how to attend our next meeting. This coconut orchid, it smelled so good. And I was actually telling people to smell it because not everybody is familiar with this orchid. And this orchid took 3rd place. It is a Dendrobium peridii. Very pretty. Can you guys hear that buzzing noise? Well, we did have a bubble machine here on the display table, but it got jammed. I think the kids were playing with it, so it got stuck. So it was making a really loud noise. These are some very pretty Phalaenopsis hybrids. And first place went to this Phalaenopsis red eye. And just look at how beautiful that is. And second place went to this very pretty pink blush Cymbidium. These were some very pretty Phalaenopsis, and some of these orchids on display were actually for sale. And these beautiful Hono Hono orchids belong to our club president, Bernard Cabilao. He always has the most beautiful Hono Hono orchids. Okay guys, so that was our display area, and we also had a country store that was selling items that were donated. We also had some vendors that were selling plants. Beautiful plants like these. And how's this shirt, right? Never enough plants. Very true. This vendor was selling air plants and succulents. There was also a raffle going on during the show, so people who were present could win prizes if their number was called. And this vendor had some really pretty cut flowers, tropical flowers, which I thought were so gorgeous, and some I've never seen before. like this very pretty purple one, and take a look at this pink one. They also had some arts and crafts that were really, really nice. And the vendor right next to them was selling these very beautiful orchid arrangements, all decorated for Mother's Day. And this vendor was selling some desserts. Everything looked really delicious. Some furikake Chex Mix and banana breads. And this vendor was selling jewelry. And I thought this was really cool. This vendor was selling these little trees that were made out of wire. I've never seen anything like this before. I thought it was really cute and unique. And this vendor was selling kokidamas. That is their information right there. And there was one vendor outside. He had a lot of plants, all different kinds of plants. He had tropical cut flowers, he had orchids, he had aeroids. He just had a large selection. As I mentioned, there were 16 vendors, and there was such a variety of different items that people were selling. Like this one was selling cactus. One woman was selling desert rose plants, and by the time I got to her booth, as you can see, she hardly had anything left. And here were some of the other vendors. There was just a lot of variety to choose from. So everybody had something different to offer, and it was just a really great show. And someone even brought their cute little doggy to the show. Alright guys, that is how I spent my Mother's Day weekend. I had an amazing time. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day weekend as well. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, you can help grow my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Until next time, everyone, remember to always live aloha.